How do you multiply using the area multiplication model? Here we have 6 times 2,314. Well, I break down the 2,314 into place value by 2,000 plus 300 plus 10 plus 4. I don't have to break my 6 down because it's already a one-digit number. Now, the first thing I need to do is multiply 6 times 2,000. Well, I know that 6 times 2 is 12. So now I need to put my zeros on to let me know that 6 times 2,000 is 12,000. Next, I'm going to multiply 6 times 300. Well, I know that 6 times 3 is 18. And because I left my 2 zeros off, I'm going to put my 2 zeros back on so that 6 times 300 is 1,800. 6 times 10 is 60. And 6 times 4 is 24. Now, I need to add up each one of my partial products. I'm going to do this on the side, and I'm going to be very careful to make sure that I line up each one of my numbers according to place value so that I don't make any mistakes when I'm adding. This can be important later when you're working with larger digits. Now, 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 4 is 4. 6 plus 2 is 8. 0 plus 8 is 8. 2 plus 1 is 3. And 1 plus nothing is 1. So now I know my answer, 6 times 2,314, is 13,884. Our next example is a two-digit number times a two-digit number. Here, for each one of these numbers, I've had to split up both numbers, 26 into 20 plus 6, which I've put on the side, on the left, and 34 is decomposed into 30 and 4, which I've put along the top of my box. On this box, I needed to have 2 columns and 2 rows. I have to have a row for each one of my place values on my 26 and a column for each of my place values on 30 plus 4. Now, the first thing I've got to do is multiply 20 times 30. And I'm going to do that by multiplying 2 times 3, which I get 6. Now, because I left the 0 off of my 20 and the 0 off of my 30, I actually need to put both of those back with my 6 so that I know that 20 times 30 is 600. Now, I want to multiply 20 times 4. Well, I know 2 times 4 is 8, so 20 times 4 is 80. Next, I need to multiply my 6 times 30. Well, I know that 6 times 3 is 18. So I know that 6 times 30 is 180. And finally, I know that 6 times 4 is 24. Again, I've got to line up my digits when I'm adding my partial products. I like to go in order from the top row left to right and then the bottom row left to right, just because as I get bigger numbers that I'm multiplying, I'll end up with more boxes and it can get confusing. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 4 is 4. 0 plus 8 plus 8 plus 2 is 18. Bring down my 8, carry my 1. And 1 plus 6 plus 1 is 8. Therefore, 26 times 34 is 884. And there you have it.